Okay. Let the gaming commence. Scooby Doo time. This game actually fucks. So if you don't know about Scooby Doo, it's a Metroidvania 3D platformer made for the GameCube and PS2 and OG Xbox. And it actually is really good. But just like every Metroidvania, it's super broken. There's actually like a ton of levels in this game. And a ton of different power-ups and stuff. Power-ups are called inventions. But in order to be the final boss, we only need 3 of the inventions out of like 6. So we're only gonna get 3 of them. Right now we're doing the tutorial area so we can collect Scooby snacks. Because Scooby snacks are required to open snack gates. Snack gates are basically just gates that block your progress and you have to spend Scooby snacks to open them. We're gonna be skipping like 90% of the game, so we need a lot of snacks to open snack gates. There's the first one. There's like 3 main hubs. That's like the hub world right there, and then there's the manor levels, which we're in right now, and then there's the coast levels, which are all like sea themed, and then there are the graveyard levels, which are all graveyard themed. This is the only level we're gonna see in the manor levels. We're gonna skip all the other ones. There's our first invention. It lets us dig up stuff. Dig up this key so we can open up the coast levels. I do. Cat of a court. Who was she? That was I forget her name. Not Daphne. She has the same model as Daphne, but she's not Daphne. What's her name? I can't remember her name. Whatever. Spoilers, no, I won't spoil it. But anyways, she's the person that invited us here. We're trying to like solve the mystery where her professor grandfather disappeared. So we're trying to figure out what happened. In the most roundabout way possible. But the gang got split up, so we're going around to find people. There's Shaggy. This game's actually hard, yo. Grab the snacks. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to do rubber band skip. So I gotta throw Shaggy. Yeet. Now I know what a rubber band feels like. So this thing right here is called a warp gate. Basically, they're just like fast travel. They let you teleport around, but you gotta activate them. We're trying, so we need 3 inventions. We need the helmet, we need the springs, and we need the ground pound. The first thing we're gonna get is the springs, which lets us double jump. The stuff we're walking on right now is called tar. We can't jump on it until we get an invention later that we're not gonna get. But if you actually jump within 2 frames of learning the level, you can jump on the tar right at the beginning. I didn't get the skip, but you can like skip the whole tower if you do that correctly. We're gonna get the springs, that's gonna give us double jump, and then the game's gonna fucking explode because THQ games be like that. You just play as Scooby the whole time. So now we got the springs, we just need the helmet and the ground pound, and then we can beat the game. There's like 100 plus levels in this game, but we only see like maybe 20 of them. Oops. Oh yeah, no, it's a great casual game. This is the best 3D platform ever made. No cap on that one. Warp gates lets us teleport back to the hub world so we don't have to backtrack all the way there. Now that we have the double jump, we can go to the graveyard levels. And the graveyard levels have the helmet. The helmet lets us push buttons that are horizontal. We need to do that to beat the final boss, so you grab it. There's like 5 bosses in this game, but we're only gonna fight the final one. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. You emulate it. I'm playing on GameCube. Emulator. Dolphin. Does this game make you feel like Scooby? Not at all. But it is fun. And so, in addition to the warp gates, there's also shortcuts, which are like usually one way. You have to unlock them from the further side, but they let you, you know, fast travel back to a previous location pretty easily. And there's one back there, but you're supposed to hit that shortcut from the other direction, like when you're way further in the game, so that you can come back here really easily. Because there's a lot of Metroidvania stuff in this game, like you get an invention and then that unlocks like a bunch of new collectibles and Scooby snacks and areas that you were already at that you couldn't access without the inventions. So like, that's all fine and dandy, except for that this game is fucking broken, so I could just hold up left on the D-pad, and I'll go right through the gate, and be able to do the back... I'll be able to do the shortcut in the opposite direction you're supposed to do the shortcut, and skip, like, a ton of levels. The only problem with this is that we're trying to get the helmet, and this is, like, 3 or 4 levels past where you get the helmet. We actually skipped too much of the game, and now we're gonna have to do a couple levels backwards so that we can go get that helmet. Dumb question, but I saw I got a Gears of War. Can you really speedrun that game? Hey, you beat the game quickly. So now we're doing these levels backwards. The camera's gonna be a little jank. We're not supposed to be going the direction we're going. best part about doing that shortcut backwards is literally all you have to do is hold up left on the D-pad. And you'll just go right through the wall. All you need to do to speedrun is just start a timer and play the game. That's it. You're speedrunning. Does that work on any door? No. But on a couple of them. There's something very similar we do later to skip a room too. There's actually a void warp you could do, so like there's like a default position that the game puts you in when you start a level. And if you fall out of bounds, then you can like cause that to trigger and it'll send you there. There's a void warp. You could do that on purpose at the beginning of this level to void back to the beginning, because the default is like where you would normally start. So if you're doing the level backwards, it's faster. But I don't know how to do that trick, so I don't know. I don't do it. This game is like actually way more broken than I lead on, because this route I'm doing is like from 2017. I have not updated my Scooby strats. I want to though. Probably after the CS2 arc. It's just the Windows Store version. Sunshade. Ouch. Ark, what are you, an anime person now? I mean, my username is literally waifu, but go off. Oops. You're playing Code Veronica on your Dolphin emulator on PC? I'm sorry. Sorry you put yourself through that. Playing classic Resident Evil? Yikes! Yikes. So anyways, we're at the level that has the helmet now. Basically all that was just backtracking from the skip we did so that we can go get the helmet. Once we get the helmet, we can go get the ground pound and then we just go beat the game. You ever watch Sagandi? Great series. Yeah, Sagandi's nuts. Got him. How long is the speedrun for this? Like 15 minutes. If you're good, then use current strats. For me, it'll be like 30 probably. Alright, so now that we got the helmet invention, we can press some buttons that we need to press. So normally you're supposed to go through all of the mansion levels so that you can jump with the galoshes on this tar. Because, you know, the tar stops you from going into this part of the level. Except for it doesn't at all, because you can just jump over the invisible wall and just do these levels early. Literally all you have to do is just double jump off that barrel and just go right over the wall. So we have essentially skipped all of the mansion levels with that double jump. And the mansion boss fight, which is the Black Knight. You like dragons? Imagine me dragging these nuts across your face. You got them? Unfortunately, this is like the worst part of the fucking game, and I hate these levels. And the new route doesn't even do these levels at all. It's just gets skipped entirely, but I haven't learned it yet. What do you mean? The jumping and collecting noises are amazing. Teach third, I guess. I know all of them, not just the important ones. I am a knower. You like Dragon Dick. This stream is not sponsored by Bad Dragon. Unfortunately. Oh no, I was too late. Are you gonna stream all the games here that are listed on the screen? That is the point of the list, indeed, yes. Yes, I am, Irish Salmon. I've always wanted to get like a Crunchyroll sponsorship or something so I could use promo code waifu, but like I just pirate all my anime, so it wouldn't be a very genuine sponsorship. How many snacks do I need? A lot, because endgame snack gates are like really. So there's gonna be a snack gate at the end of this section that is gonna be like 500. And then there's also a snack gate at the end of the game that we have to get that's 850. The newer route though, you skip most of those snack gates. You just need the 851 at the end. Because you skip all these levels, so you skip the snack gate too. I really need to learn that route, but it's got some tricks in it that are really hard. And I also spend no time on Scooby outside of WaifuRuns. Yahoo! Piracy is morally wrong. How could I? I'm just too base. I'm sorry. Just a bad boy that doesn't play by the rules. Yeah, WaifuRuns are every Friday. They went away for a while, but I'm back to doing them every Friday. And I upload every single run I ever finish to the archive channel. So if you miss a run that you want to see, then I upload them on WaifuRuns archive on YouTube. I don't care if I go insane, this game looks actually pretty fun to play. It's legit like a really fun game, actually. It's got a lot of content, too. I would recommend. It's unironically my favorite 3D platformer. It's legit kind of hard in some places, too. So I just skipped that cutscene by killing myself. Scooby Doo teaching great lessons on the daily. But it makes my user interface go away, which is kind of annoying. What's up? Robinator. How you doing, dude? You shilling V-Bucks in my chat? Hog? Anyone bought V-Bucks? Scooby Doo 9 out of 100 frights. GameCube, PS2, and OG Xbox. The best version by far is GameCube, though. Just emulate it. Just play on Dolphin. It runs great. I really want to learn 100%. 100%, you have to do all the bosses, and you also have to collect every single snack in the game. So it's like 2 hours long. But like, come on, you can't speedrun a collectathon and not know 100%, right? Like, it's a collectathon, for God's sake. So this version of the game specifically, that fishnet right there that I swung on, that was invisible, is in the wrong spot. The hitbox is like in the middle of the water, even though the model is at the end. This is like a 1.0 exclusive trick. Which is what allows me to like jump across that and do that backwards. Gonna do Gears of War all cog tags then. Oh, I should have read chat. I blame you, Harx. I want to do Gears of War insane all cog tags, but that speedrun's gonna be complete dog shit. So, are there any other Metroidvanias that run? No. For good reason, I suck at them. As you can see. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the hard tricks yet, and I'm getting wrecked. There's only one more snack gate left. The 851. Visible collision that has no explanation whatsoever. Alright, so this is where we get the final power up, and then we just skip the whole game, basically. The power-up's inside that yellow thing in the middle of the room. We have to beat it to the top. And then break it with the helmet. I'm gonna be too slow, I think. Oh, okay, we're good. If you're too late, then that actually closes and you have to go back to the bottom and then press the button again and then race to the top again. So ground pound is just an attack that you do from above. It lets you press buttons that are vertical. and also like attack enemies. Some enemies are only weak to the ground pound, so we kind of need it for the final boss. But there's like 4 more inventions that we're supposed to get that we're just not going to get in this run. We just simply don't need them. We're gonna skip like the whole game. So this right here, there's like this breakable wall that puts you into creepy. And there's actually a skip that I got found really recently that lets you skip right to here without needing the ground pound. And that's why the run is like 15 minutes long. What's up, Young? Howdy. Doing good. But yeah, in order to press these buttons, you need the ground pound ability. You need to press these buttons to progress. And then also during the final boss fight, you also need the ground pound ability to beat the boss. No. So this part is kind of like a little bit of a hub. There's gonna be a vertical shaft that I'm not supposed to be able to go up yet. I'm supposed to go through all of the shore levels and then beat Redbeard. And then when I beat Redbeard, he gives me an invention that lets me turn enemies into platforms. And then some bats will spawn in this hallway, and then you're supposed to turn the bats into platforms. And then jump off their heads to make the jump. But as you just saw there, you can just like jump off some wall collision. Because if you are jumping into walls and they like overlap in weird ways, you can re-get your double jump. Like that. And so doing that skips all of the coast missions and the boss fight. And then here, there's this big fan, and you're supposed to use the umbrella invention to float up this air shaft. But you only get the umbrella from beating the green ghost, which is at the very end of all the graveyard levels. This is called green ghost skip, and this is the reason I stopped playing this game, because the skip sucks cock. It's so hard. But yeah, you have to scale the side of this by hitting like really precise jumps, and then jump off some bats to skip like the other half of the game. Basically, you're like landing on little tiny bits of collision that intersect from the walls intersecting with each other, and then regaining your jumps from that. But the jumps are really precise. And I hate this trick. I'm getting the first two, but not getting the last one. Apparently there's a 2-jump version that's like way better, but almost. I have not learned it. Are you still speedrunning right for a remake? Nope. Game doesn't even run on my computer. I got like 30 FPS in that game. Oh, that was it. I landed in the 3rd spot and everything. The best part is if you want an actual good time, you have to just like first try. Almost. Yeah, I owned Bullet Witch. That game was awful. Never got past the first level. Bro, I can't even land on the first one now. Oh, I got you a question, but it's important. Oh, you got a question for me? That's so nice of you. Thank you for giving me a question. This trick also saves like legit 10 minutes or something crazy, so you can actually fail it for a really long time and it still saves time. But it's really hard. And I hate it. This trick is the reason I'm a full-time content creator actually, because I was like, man, this trick fucking sucks. Let me learn a different game to speedrun than I learned RE4. I mean, I practiced it for like an hour one time, and then I, like, when I did it in WaifuRuns, I hit it like within like 10 tries pretty often. I'd probably just need to sit down and practice it and that'll be fine. It fucking can eat my cock. It's awful. Awful trick. That was it, but I wasn't ready for it. I need to like dig some notches in my controller so I know which analog stick direction to point it in. Yeah, exactly. Separates the boys from the men for sure. Bruh. I can't even get that first one, man. Lands on the platform. It's about to do gasket from DMC4, except for that one is way easier. Swear to God, it's random. I don't like. I just can't land on the platform. It won't. Scooby won't land. Heavy iron moment, yes. Suspector. Please, God. Bruh. It's not working. That's quite the astute observation you out there. You don't say. Honestly, to me, it looks like it's working. Ugh. Bro, how are you not getting high enough for that third ledge? I think it's time we learn the 2-jump version. Let me go watch the record real fast. It's about time things change. Apparently the 2-jump version is like way easier. Look at how fast he does that. Jesus. I feel like there's some input thing I'm missing or something. Yeah, I don't know, it's not gonna help me. I love the camera turn too. It makes it impossible to have a consistent analog input. Oh, almost. Am I just double jumping too fast? Oh, I need to wait even longer between my double jumps, maybe. Oh. Skip hurts my hands. I hate this skip. Thought I had something for a moment. I thought I was cooking, but I think I'm boiling water. That's not quite cooking. You get stuck here often, every time. Actually. Trying to watch it slow motion. Surely that helped. The clip is so short. I feel like I'm just not getting the height. Oh, there it was. This trick sucks. I feel like I'm getting no height out of my second jump. My third jump, I guess. Like no height at all. I hate this camera switch. It's so... They give me AIDS. I hate it. Please, camera, just stand still. Yes, that's the doorway. I don't want to look at the doorway. I want to look at the pillar. Dude, like... I'm just not getting enough height. I feel like I'm like jumping too early or something. Like I'm double jumping too fast, but... I hate this game. I don't understand. Yo no comprendo. On to old strats time. Bruh. I'm so close, man. It's always a third jump that sucks dick. Have I ever gotten this first try? Yes, actually. I hate this trick. Like, just grab the edge, Scooby. Why am I only getting a double jump there? Like on the third one there, I'm literally only getting a second jump, but no first jump. Fucking annoying. See? I only got a double jump, but no single jump. Fucking scammed. can see the hatred for the skip in my eyes. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, it's sometimes it's really easy and you do it like first try, and other times it takes literally 30 minutes. I don't get it. I need to watch someone do it. The old way, the OG way. The way that I actually know how to do. Bro. Even this old ass run from a year ago does the new version. I should just learn the new version, but I'm trying and it don't work. I just don't get enough height. My ISO is busted or something. Do I need to not be holding run? I don't know if that changes anything. I always held run when I did this trick forever though. I hate this camera change so much. Stop. Fun skip. I like the skip, by the way. It's fun. I swear the invisible walls just like disappear after a while. The ones that you land on. You try it for long enough, they just disappear. They literally just don't exist. Alright, copium. I'm just gonna restart the room and then it'll work first try. Obviously. I had hope for a second there. Bruh. I don't get this game at all. I don't get this game at all. I don't understand. The trick's not over though. If I die here, then I gotta do the trick again. The reset worked? No, I think it's just copium. I don't think it just does anything, man. Like it's literally just, I just did it that time. I don't know why. Like I swear that works though sometimes. It's fucking stupid, dude. I hate this game. Why does that work? I really should practice that. Oh. I'm like 99.9% sure that it has nothing to do with the reset, but it just, I don't know. It worked that time, so. But yeah, just imagine I didn't spend the last 15 minutes doing that, and I just walked into the room the first time and did it like that. How do you learn the tricks and scripts for Scooby Doo? I mean, it's Scooby Doo. So you go to speedrun.com and then look at the speedruns and learn from those. And join the Discord and ask for help there. It's like any speedrun. I don't see what it being Scooby Doo has anything to do with it. I mean, it's just like any game. It's just a video game, sir. As far as the move, always. I'm just glad I didn't maul too hard. I retained my composure. Oh, what a terrible mastermind spawn. I was literally right in front of the thing, but I can't hit him because... Bruh. GG. 52-minute Scooby run, let's go! It's like 6 times the length of the world record. What's the door walk on? God, GGS kicked my ass. Oh well. Whew, I hate GGS. All my homies hate GGS.
Look, gang, there he is. Now it's time to get to the bottom of this mystery. Come on, gang, let's see who the mastermind really is.
Wait, Fred, like I think I know who this guy really is. It's that spooky groundskeeper, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Blame the spooky groundskeeper. It's always the spooky groundskeeper. What do you people have against groundskeepers? Huh, some detectives. Why don't you just say the butler did it? But no, it's always gotta be the groundskeeper, don't it? Anytime some ghost scares somebody off a well-kept...
How many tries did the skip tape? I don't know if I can count that high.
Like we couldn't just put up a sign that
That's
says
not
keep
nuts.
off
Never
the
rock alone.
grass. Nah, I'll just get myself a big old rubber monster suit.
As I was saying, let's see who the mastermind really is.
It's Professor Alexander Graham!
Oh, me?
Oh my.
Uncle Alexander? I don't believe it.
I knew it all the time.
Something just doesn't add up. If you ask me, someone's playing a nasty trick. A trick of the light. Wow! That was just another hologram. Holly, what are you doing there?
Zoinks! But Holly's right.
Wrong, Shaggy. That Holly was just another hologram. The real Holly has been the mastermind the entire time. Think about the clues.
Remember how Holly said she followed all of our cases? Only she'd know enough about our old foes to program holograms of them.
And I noticed how she passed through that rail near the secret lab.
By setting up a hologram of herself when the mastermind was around, she'd have the perfect alibi.
But what I don't get is how she got the professor here. In a mastermind costume, no less.
Well, that's simple. She used my patent-pending, dressed for supper...
Suck you upper. Oh!
...time in the lab that I built a device that could
Wait, what?
get dressed and to the front door in seconds.
The suck you upper.
That way I can...
Be on time to be the pizza delivery man.
Exactly.
Ruthie!
Holly must have used to get here ahead of us and switch places with her uncle.
Who she'd already stuffed up there.
What's up, Davian?
It was very
Ba, 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 ba,
Like, and don't
ba.
forget the most important clue of all.
Hologram.
Get it? Hologram? Hi, kill me.
But why, Holly? Why go through all of this? You guys would have caught my uncle, and when he was sent to jail, I'd steal his super hologram invention and claim I came up with it myself. I would have made a fortune, too.
Well, it was a good plan.
Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it, too, if not for you meddling kids and your pesky dog.
Huh?
Huh?
Here, Professor, let me help you.
My favorite part is Don Knotts in the background here.
don't know how to repay
I don't know what he's doing with his hands, but I don't think he does either.
Well, all these vittles are a great start. Hey!
Look at him.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Look at him right here on the stairs. What is he doing with his hands? What is he doing? What is that supposed to be? I don't understand. What is he supposed to be doing?